The Legends of Silent Hill. In the fog-shrouded mountains of Maine lies a town shrouded in mist and mystery. A place where the veil between reality and nightmare is paper-thin. This is Silent Hill. And in its quiet, mist-choked streets, strange things have always lingered beneath the surface. Here, dark secrets linger in the shadows, and the town's dark past refuses to stay buried. Welcome to my channel. And today, let's find out what makes Silent Hill so terrifying. On a late night in 1994, Harry Mason drives through the desolate roads of Silent Hill with his adopted daughter, Cheryl. But suddenly, as if emerging from the fog itself, a shadowy figure steps into the road, forcing Harry to swerve and crash the car. When he awakens, he finds Cheryl missing and the town enveloped in an unnatural thick fog. As he ventures into the eerie silence of Silent Hill, he soon realizes something is terribly wrong. The town seems deserted, the streets eerily empty. An unsettling quiet blankets the town, broken only by the distant sounds of sirens and the unsettling crunch of his own footsteps on gravel. But it isn't long before Harry starts to see things that shouldn't exist. Creatures born of fog and despair, twisted parodies of everyday objects. Harry's search for Cheryl takes him through the decaying streets of Silent Hill, a town seemingly stuck in an eternal state of twilight. He discovers the town's inhabitants have vanished, leaving behind only remnants of their lives. The silence is deafening, amped only by the growing sense of dread. Harry soon finds evidence of a sinister cult known as the Order, whose dark rituals and sacrifices have stained Silent Hill's history. But their ultimate goal is even more horrifying. They seek to use Cheryl to bring forth an all-consuming god into our reality. Harry uncovers the chilling truth behind Cheryl's existence. She is the reincarnation of Alessa Gillespie, a young girl who was brutally burned alive by the cult in an attempt to summon this very entity. Alessa's tormented soul became the catalyst for the nightmare world that now surrounds Silent Hill. It's a world that feeds off the guilt, the fears of those who enter. Now Harry must race against time to save Cheryl's soul from the clutches of the cult and the malevolent entity they seek to unleash. But as he delves deeper into the mystery, he finds himself confronting not only the cult, but also his own past and the demons within. Will Harry succeed in protecting Cheryl, or will Silent Hill claim another victim? The fate of the town and perhaps the world hangs in the balance as the lines between reality and nightmare continue to blur. Years after Harry's ordeal, another soul is drawn to Silent Hill, James Sunderland. Haunted by the recent loss of his wife, Mary, receives a letter from her. Despite being dead for 3 years, the letter seems genuine. And Mary calls James back to Silent Hill, promising to meet him at the town's old church. Though skeptical, James is drawn to the letter's words and decides to return to Silent Hill. There he finds the same fog-shrouded streets that have become synonymous with the town. Guided by the letter, James navigates Silent Hill, where the buildings seem to shift and change, mirroring his own inner turmoil. As he journeys deeper into the town, James encounters strange and terrifying creatures that seem to materialize from the fog itself. Among them is the enigmatic figure of Pyramid Head, a towering executioner-like creature that stalks James throughout his journey. But perhaps even more perplexing is Maria, a woman who bears an uncanny resemblance to Mary. Maria seems to know James and behaves as if Mary would. Yet there's a hint of something more, something unsettling beneath her facade. As the game progresses, James begins to question his sanity. The boundaries between reality and nightmare become increasingly blurred, and he is forced to confront his own guilt and repressed memories. Ultimately, James faces a harrowing truth about Mary's death. He realizes that his actions, driven by selfishness and a desire to protect her, led to her demise. Silent Hill, with its ability to manifest the deepest fears and regrets, forces James to confront this dark reality. Will James escape the clutches of Silent Hill, or will he succumb to the darkness that envelops him? In Silent Hill 3, the story shifts to Heather Mason, a teenager who has spent most of her life on the run from a mysterious organization known as the Order. Heather discovers she is the reincarnation of Alessa Gillespie, and the cult seeks to use her as the vessel for their god. Guided by the enigmatic Father Samuel, Heather embarks on a perilous journey that leads her through the nightmarish landscapes of Silent Hill. Along the way, she confronts terrifying creatures that seem to embody her deepest fears and insecurities. As Heather descends deeper into the town's dark heart, she uncovers a horrifying conspiracy that reaches back to the events of the first. Silent Hill. The presence of Pyramid Head looms over Heather, symbolizing the heavy burden of the past. But amidst the darkness, Heather finds allies in unexpected places, including a mysterious man named Vincent and a survivor named Sibyl Bennett. Together, they navigate the treacherous paths of Silent Hill, battling not only the cult's forces, but also the manifestation of Heather's own inner turmoil. Will Heather embrace her destiny or defy it? And what will be the ultimate fate of Silent Hill? These are the questions that drive the narrative forward. So which Silent Hill game is your favorite? Let me know in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more updates. See you next time. Till then, stay safe.